Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create a word cloud in Microsoft Excel. With a word cloud, you can easily analyze text and visualize it to identify patterns and important keywords. In this example, I'm going to pull the transcript from the video's most recent earnings call and analyze which words came up most frequently. I'm specifically going to be looking at the question and answer section to see which questions analysts were asking, what the answers were to those questions. So I'm just going to copy all of this text here and I'm going to paste it into a single cell in Microsoft Excel and analyze it. Now, obviously, you could use something like ChatGPT to do this for you, but with Excel, you could also visualize this as well. So in Excel, I'm going to click on cell A1 here. I'm going to paste it right into the formula bar just so I have all the text in that one single cell. So it's all in there. And now what I'm going to do is I can shrink this because I really don't need to see it anyway. So if it's cut off, it's not a big deal. Now, in order for this to work, you need to be running the latest version of Microsoft Excel. So you'll know if you go to the data tab, or actually the formula tab, you should see an option to insert Python code. If you do have that, then you're good to go. So I'm going to select B1 here and insert Python. And now you'll see that this formula bar has a green column at the front. It tells you use Control Enter to commit Python code. So when you're entering Python code, if you just hit enter, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to go further down into your code. So once you're done with it, you hit Control Enter, and then it'll commit, and then it will run the code. But rather than entering code right here in this formula bar, what I can also use is the editor. So if I click on editor over here, it's going to open up this pane on the right hand side. And so I can click the option to add Python cell in sheet 1 B1, which is where I'm at right now. So if I click on that, now you can see it's a lot easier to enter in code and visually see all the different lines and that. So the code that I'm going to use, I'm going to paste it in here. Looks like this. And I'm going to expand this out just so you can see how it works. So we're importing the word cloud, stopwords, which I'll go over in a bit, matplotlib, which is basically the module that we need for this, and this is our function. So we're going to get the text from cell A1, which is what we've got there. So sheet 1 A1, that's our data frame. Define stopwords. So this is going to exclude common words. So we don't want to be picking up common words because obviously words like and the are going to show up a lot. So we want to exclude things like that just to get our focus mainly on words that are going to be more crucial, more keywords that we want to see. We can set the width and the height of the word cloud, and then the rest of this is going to set up so it shows us what it looks like, and then at the end visualize the trends and actually run the function. So once that looks good, I can hit the save button and it's going to populate that into there. Now right now that doesn't look like anything useful. That's definitely not the image that we want. But what we can do is reference this by using the equal sign, selecting this, and now selecting image. So b1.image, and now we've got an image here that we can actually use. So I'm going to center this and expand this out a little bit. It'll automatically adjust. Remember, I've set the dimensions, and you can adjust that as well, and it's automatically going to adjust based on your cell size. So you can see now we've got our visuals, so we can see some of the keywords. Now, the one thing that I'm still seeing are a lot of commonly used words that aren't terribly helpful, like, for example, will. We've got now. We've got words like really. So we can still add to this list of stop words to get rid of some of these ones that we don't want to be seeing showing up over and over again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some extra stop words into this function. So I'm going to type in add custom stop words so I know what I'm doing here. And I'm going to type in custom underscore stop words equals, and here I can type in the words that I want to use. For example, like will, new. I want to make sure we put these in quotes properly. New. Let's say going. See that one on there as well. Use, thank. And actually we want to make sure we separate these by comma. Use, thank, operator, because there's a lot of question and answers in here. question as well, the word really, and the word come. So we've got those in there. So obviously you can adjust this list based on your specific text that you want to analyze. But by doing this, we can add our own custom stop words. And then I'm going to add a line to say stopwords dot update, and I'm going to reference my custom stop words. And now let's save this. And so now we've got, now we've got a visualization that excludes those words. So now if I want to update it again, let's say I want to get rid of the word now, I can just add that here as well, comma now, save it, and let's run it again. Now we'll get rid of that. So now we see now some of the more important words that we saw on NVIDIA's earnings transcript. So obviously AI, it's a big AI company, makes AI chips. It's Blackwell chips. Obviously a very key part of the question and answer process that analysts probably had about it. System software models, so a lot of keywords that came up on the earnings call. So by doing this visualization, it's a lot easier to see what were the main trends and topics that they were talking about. And obviously you can fine tune this, remove certain words, add to this list of stop words, just to narrow in on this even more specifically, so you can focus on really the most important keywords that you want to see and get rid of generic ones that can otherwise pop up and skew your chart. So if you want to use this specific code, I'll save it in a post related to this video, and you can access it easily, copy and paste it, and reuse it for your own purposes. The key thing is you just need to have access to Microsoft 365, have that ability to pull in Python code, and you'll see it on the Formula tab, insert Python, access that editor, and just paste it in there. And then it's just a matter of updating any stop words you want to have and pasting the text you want to analyze. And obviously you can change this text and update it to other types of analysis. And as you can see, it really makes it a whole lot easier to visualize text values that otherwise you wouldn't have been able to do with Microsoft Excel's built-in charts as it is. So with Python added into the mix, it definitely makes your data analysis a lot more powerful. That's a wrap for this video. If you did like it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.